Hi, welcome to another episode on the My Fragrance Journey channel. In this video, I'd like to go through 5 of, what I would say my top obsessions, currently. These are the fragrances that have just captured my heart and just are not letting go of me at the moment. And, are sort of, crowding out everything else in my collection, ever since some of them are quite old. Some of them are very much, very new within my collection, and all of them are just scents that I just can't stay away from. After gym, I want to wear them. When I have to go to the office, I, definitely want to put some of them on, and some, as I put them on, I shed a bit of a tear because the juice level is so low. Yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. I tried and tested, fresh cheapy Nautica Voyage. So Nautica Voyage is a very fresh, aquatic, nice apple, note in there. It's got a bit of musk, amber in the base, but very aquatic. So this is a classic, what I'd call a classic aquatic, as you can see, looking at the juice level, it's something that I go to on a very, very regular basis, I'd say. That's at number 5. At number 4, this is the one I shed a tear for. This is one that I just enjoy by just putting my nose on the, sprayer here and just enjoy. This is a cinnamon tobacco from the house of Paco Rabanne. Paco Rabanne 1 million Prive. This is a discontinued fragrance, and yeah, if I could buy a bottle tomorrow, I definitely would, but they are very hard to find, and currently I'm just enjoying this one and only 50 mils that I have. It's an EDP concentration. Note here, that cinnamon tobacco sort of is the signature of the scent. You've got tonka bean, you've got patchouli, a perfect date night scent. This is like perfect date night scent. Very good also in hot weather. It sort of develops throughout the day. That's one thing I've picked up about this. A great scent. Very sad that it was discontinued, but one that I really love. I go to, even not spraying, but rather just, I spend a couple of hours a day, just putting it on my nose and just enjoying it. Very good perfumery here, but discontinued, unfortunately, from the house of Paco Rabanne, 1 million Prive. At number 3, from the house of Lattafa, there you go, Lattafa Asad. This is a recent addition to my collection, and man, as a daily scent, it works. So it opens up with some fresh notes there, and then it gets very spicy. There's a bit of vanilla there, a bit of clove, amber, sandalwood, but a spicy, very throwback scent, but very done in a very modern way. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it's an old school scent, but very much updated, and it smells like now. So this, for what it's worth, compared to the original, that it clones Dior Sauvage Elixir, it's a tenth of the price. It is that cheap compared to the real thing, but when it comes to comparison to the real thing, it is so close. It's just insane how cheap it is. It's exceptional value for money. The scent is just, it's amazing stuff. Very few people will be able to tell the difference between whether you're wearing the Elixir or whether you're wearing the Lattafa Asad. So one of my absolute favorite at the moment. I think I'm going to use this as a signature scent, because it is so cost effective to wear this every day compared to my very expensive bottle of Dior Sauvage Elixir. So from the house of Lattafa, at number 3, Lattafa Asad. Getting to the top of the pile now is 2 recent additions to my collection, but the main characteristics of these 2 fragrances is the booziness. These are boozy scents. If you're into that type of scents, fragrance and perfumery, this is it for you. At number 2, recent addition to my collection, from Fragrance World, Starman Nebula. So this is a clone of Mugler's Amen Pure Malt, a discontinued fragrance, and this has been so well done as well. Similar to the Lattafa, this stuff is amazing, amazing stuff. So notes that I can pick up here, there's very fresh, you know, bergamot orangey at the top, and then it settles down into that boozy malt whiskey, coffee, you know, a bit of patchouli, and then the base has some amber musk vanilla there. So this is an old school, you know, boozy scent, you know, brings back a lot of nostalgia. I remember a lot of people around me wearing this scent. You know, it was a blind buy, and as soon as I got it in and I put it out there, you know, the scent started coming to me. I just got so many memories of my early days in the office in the early 2000s, and you know, just a couple this was a very pure malt from the House of Mugler, was a very popular fragrance, and you know, this I can tell from the smell of this, and this has been very well done. It smells very high quality. You don't smell any of that synthetic, you know, perfumer's alcohol with this. It opens up quite well. Within 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it settles, and then the booziness comes through, you know, once that fresh opening settles in, and then you just have a nice boozy, very classy, you know, men's fragrance. Yeah, so from Fragrance World, I don't know the house of, but Fragrance World, they do a lot of fragrance clones, you know, some very terrible, but this is one of the best, by far one of the best. Yeah, from the House of Fragrance World, like I said, Starman Nebula, a pure malt clone. At number one of my absolute best buys of this year. It was a delayed buy, but it finally happened, from the House of Givenchy Gentleman Prive. I think this fragrance is going to be featuring in my many lists, you know. This is the perfect signature scent, date night scent. This is a top tier, you know, niche quality type of scent. You know, it is, you know, top note of bergamot, iris in the mid, chestnut, and then the whiskey and the woody notes and amber on the base. Rounded off, it is a beautiful scent. This is a compliment magnet, you know. Everyone will wonder, what are you wearing, man? Because that smells so good. So from the House of Givenchy, Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Prive is this one right here. It's a great iris whiskey type of scent, you know. I got myself a 60 mils. Yeah, 60 mils. It's an eau de parfum concentration. This was almost my wedding day fragrance, but because of the whiskey aspect to it, I decided to go against it. But it would have been a good fragrance overall, because the iris sort of, and the balance between the iris and the whiskey comes off so well. It is smooth, it is creamy, it's a gourmand. You know, this is a, you know, if you're into perfumes, this is a dream, man. This is a dream. The price is a bit steep. This is a bit of a high-end designer, so not for everyone in terms of everyone's pocket, you know, but, you know, a great fragrance to save towards and get at some point into your collection. And with that said, please like and subscribe. Till next time, with another list or a review. My fragrance journey, over and out. Peace.